Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making Cameroonian gâteau, also known as beignet. It's like puff puff, but like it's nicer in my opinion because like it has eggs and milk and it's bullshit. Anyway, so if you're interested in learning how to make beignet, make sure you watch this video to the end. Also, please, if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe and like my videos. And if you have any questions, leave a question in the comment. I'm gonna answer them. So let's get into it. Into 1 cup of liquid milk, add 1 teaspoon of yeast, 1/3 cup of sugar, and half a teaspoon of salt and mix. So I listed the precise measurements down below so you can go look at it to be sure that your measurements are accurate. Now I'm going to add in my melted butter. I used 3 tablespoons of butter and it was unsalted. So if you're going to use salted butter, make sure you cut your salt input into half so it's not too salty. Add in your eggs and just mix and mix and mix. Add in your flour. I'm using all-purpose flour and I'm going to be adding it at intervals so that it makes it easier for me to mix. If you have a dough mixer, that's even better. It will take a shorter time span to mix. Now, once you have all the ingredients together, you just have to keep mixing the dough till the texture is smooth. So I started out with this whisk. I don't even know why I started out with a whisk, but yeah, I normally use my hands, to mix it properly and just keep mixing until your dough is very smooth. You can see my dough is a little sticky and that's because there isn't much flour in there because I want my gâteau very soft and fluffy. Also, we will add flour after letting the dough rise until the dough doesn't stick anymore. Now you're going to cover up your dough with either a cloth or a plastic wrap. I'm using a cloth, and then you let it sit in a warm space for about an hour till it doubles in size. I'm using my oven and I preheated it and turned it off so like the space is warm enough to let my dough rise properly. So this is how the dough looks after an hour, and I'm going to deflate it and get my flour ready for kneading. So in total I used about 1.5 cup of flour to knead the dough until it was like non-sticky and up to my texture. So like in the beginning, it's always better to use less flour because you can control how much flour you add when you're kneading it before frying. In order to cut my gâteau into as equal sizes as possible, I'm shaping it into this long dough and then I'll cut it up into like 15 different pieces just so the gâteau has almost the same shape. So I take each piece and basically keep opening and folding until it becomes a ball, and then I use my palms to make it smooth. And this is not the ideal way to shape them. You can do whatever works for you, or you can try to improvise if you want to. This is just what works for me and I think it's easy. So you repeat the process with all of the different slices until you have 15 balls ready to fry. While you're doing this, you should put your oil on the fire so it gets hot. I'm going to be using vegetable oil to fry this gâteau. So my oil is hot and ready, and I'm just gonna put in my beignet and let it fry. Guys, you need to make sure you let your oil get hot, because if you put it in warm oil, if the oil is not very hot, the gâteau will soak up the oil, and we do not want that. Also, once you put it into the hot oil, you want to reduce the heat a little while it's frying, so that the gâteau will get ready inside. If the oil is too hot throughout the frying process, it will get brown outside and it will not get ready inside. We don't want that. So this gâteau took about 10 minutes to fry in total, and you can see some of them got brown before others because probably I put them first. So just take them out as they get brown. So this is the final product, and you can see the texture is very soft and fluffy, just the way I wanted it. Guys, if you want to enjoy this gâteau, you need to eat it while hot. It tastes so good. I hope this recipe will help you to make gâteau the next time you crave it or need to make it. Bye.